Here's why Japan jumped. The country is aging fast, and its factories are short on workers. So executives are betting smart robots can fill jobs people no longer take. Japan largely missed the wave of chatbots and agents, and now it's racing China to lead the physical kind instead. To fund the catch-up, Prime Minister Sanae Takaichi's government moved to mobilize 370 trillion yen, around $2.3 trillion, across semiconductors. So what did Nvidia actually reveal? Jensen Huang unveiled Cosmos 3 Edge in Tokyo. A world model, which means instead of predicting the next word like a chatbot, it predicts what a robot should physically do next. It takes in a machine's camera and sensor feeds, reasons about the scene in real time, and generates the robot's next action. The important part is where it runs, locally on Nvidia's Jetson Edge hardware with no cloud connection required. And using the Open Cosmos framework, developers can adapt it to a specific robot or environment in about a day. That one-day figure is the whole pitch, and also its biggest question mark. Then there's who's building on it. Fujitsu is leading a collaborative control platform and pulling in the giants of Japanese robotics, Fanuc, Yaskawa Electric, and Kawasaki Heavy Industries, to wire Nvidia's stack straight into industrial lines. Sony, NEC, Hitachi, and SoftBank have signed on as well, joining what Nvidia is calling the Cosmos Coalition to build open physical AI models together. To speed the software side, here's the part that actually lands on the factory floor. For decades, retooling a robot for a new job meant weeks or months of careful reprogramming. That shift is what finally makes automation worth the cost. So the promised payoff is raw speed of change. But the harder half of Japan's bet isn't sitting inside the robot at all. That harder half is the computing behind it. A government-backed company called Noetra plans to build a national AI factory stocked with 27,500 of Nvidia's next-generation Rubin chips, training these models on Japanese soil. Keeping that compute at home lets manufacturers train robots without shipping sensitive production data abroad. The catch is timing. Construction isn't scheduled to begin until April 2027, with operations expected to start in June 2028. So the robots are being promised today, while the engine meant to train them is still years from powering on. Nvidia handed Japan the brain, but Japan still has to build the factory that trains it. And the next 2 years decide whether a model this small can really run a plant. Here's my read. Everyone is hyping the edge models, but the real bottleneck isn't the software on the robot. It's whether the domestic compute to keep it trained actually turns on before the competition laps them. Stay patched,